The bolt and the spring-loaded securing bracket that are supplied with this mounting stand make it possible to attach the stand between the studs of a hollow interior drywall surface. Do not drill into any wall without first determining if there are plumbing pipes or electrical wiring within the wall. Serious damage or injury may result if this precaution is not taken. So here we have the Mamba parts laid out. This is what you guys are going to receive. You got 2 bars, 2 connector pieces for the pod, and you will have 2 of these. We only have 1 sitting here, but you'll have 2. Okay, so the arms connect to the pod pieces through the back, and then you'll have nut caddies and screws, but you'll get that from the animation. So if you want the Mamba to face left, this is the orientation that you put them together on. If you want the Mamba to face right, you'll reverse this to this direction, and of course you'll reverse this one. Now, the reason we have this little piece is so you can remove the connection to the individual pod, and you can connect it onto this small piece. Now that will allow you, you see it's got the same connection on the back as this one. You'll slide it onto the same wall connector. This will allow you to put a pod on the wall by itself off of the ship as though the pod was launching. So your options are to mount the Mamba with pods attached, or you can have both pods off the Mamba into different orientations on the wall if you want. So you're actually going to be able to display them multiple ways here. The reason why we made these connectors on the pods and we have these arms, for 2 reasons. One, we don't want your clips to break and your pods to fall off the Mamba, so these protect your Mamba pods from falling off. Also, we haven't tested it yet, but we believe that you can actually have a Mamba mounted with this that has broken clips. and these will hold the pod in place. So that's why we have kind of a more sophisticated mechanism here to hold this all together. So you'll get this, holds them on the wall, and you'll get 2 of these so that you can have the option of having pods in different orientations on the wall. All right, so we've assembled the mount with all the screws in. I just want to show you how it goes on. There's ridges right here, so 2 slots between these 2 slots, and then these pieces here are going to slot in into the pods. So I'm just going to flip it. We're going to shoot for in between those slots. If I can do it. All right. So it's in. These should slot in nicely. And the Mamba is now in the assembly. Okay, so just like all of our wall mounts, you're going to have your nut and washer, or your screw in your washer, and you're going to slide it into this notch. So just got to get around all the other chips up here. I'm going to slide it in. Now the Mamba's on the wall, and of course we can go down or we can go up. Sorry about my crooked blade. Okay, so here we have a pod off. We have installed mount to our little pod mounting thing. So just like on the when it's all together, this slots in right here. And this is where we're going to use to mount. So let's go to the wall. All right, so we have our Mamba on the wall, missing a pod. I'm just going to slot this in to that washer right there. And now we have a pod launching off of our Mamba. And you will get 2 of those, so you can launch them both if you want.